Hey friends, welcome back to Yes, It's From Amazon, and today I have maybe the best news of all, and that is that soup season is almost here. And if you are a fall girly like me, I know you are just jumping with joy. With fall and a little bit chillier of weather and school starting again, I feel like we always get a little bit more focused on food, on meal prepping, on just having all of the cozy, yummy stuff, making our systems a little bit more fine-tuned. With that, I'm gonna show you my #1 game changer when it comes to food prep and freezing leftovers, and that is these super cubes. That is SOUPER cubes. So these are silicone trays that also come with lids that fit over the top, and you can either meal prep, put whatever it is straight in here, or if you're cooking a meal and you have leftovers, you can just pour it right in, whatever it is, whether it's a casserole, it's soup leftovers, rice, mashed potatoes, you name it. So I got the gift set that comes with 4 different sizes, and that is the 2 tablespoon mold, which this is really good for if you want to like mince garlic or ginger and then put it in here, and then you can freeze them as little cubes. Or if you're a coffee aficionado, you can always pour some leftover coffee in here, make coffee ice cubes, also perfect for a nice little iced pumpkin spice latte in the fall. The next size up is this 1/2 cup mold. So the next size up is the 1 cup mold, and it looks frosted right now because I am currently freezing something in this one and also the 2 cup, which is right here. So I've got some white chicken chili in here, which is #1 favorite for fall meals, and it just tastes delicious as leftovers. And then in here I've got some meatballs from last night that I put in some tomato parmesan sauce that I can eventually put over some noodles. These are nice and frozen, so they're ready to come out. So I've got my freezer Ziploc baggies, because that's just what I like to put them in whenever I'm done. So I will start with the not the 1/2 cup, the 1 cup here. And as you can see, there are 4 slots for the 1 cup. So I'll try and give you a nice little view here. Let's see if I can get this out this way. All right, so really you just push down on the sides and then you can see it coming up. And what's nice is you can see on the side, you can see where it has the indent of where it's a 1/2 cup and where it's 1 cup. So that's really cool. So I only have 1 of these, so it's just going straight in there. And then I will label it and put it in the freezer. And next is my 2 cup blocks of white chicken chili. This is mine and my husband's. This is hard trying to get it with the camera, but anyways, this is my husband and I's favorite fall meal. It's a classic, and our kids actually like it too, which is a win. Okay. Ooh, that's cold. Okay, so that's gonna go in there. I'm gonna get the other block out. All right, so those are in the freezer now and good to go, but I did want to show you. So a lot of the time, I feel like I make way too much pasta or rice or whatever, so I wanted to show you what the pasta looks like. And this is just plain noodles, so you can always freeze it with the sauce, and this is in one of the 1/2 cup portions. And with pasta, I believe the directions say to, if you know that you're gonna be freezing it, to just cook it for 1 minute less than normal. But to be honest, I've cooked it normally and they always turn out fine. And then you can do, so this was a rice and teriyaki steak and pepper leftover that I had, and also in the 1/2 cup size. That smells good. So I have 2 of those. So when you are finally ready to get one of these out of the freezer, say for lunch, they really are perfect for lunches because they're already pre-portioned and they don't take long to heat up. But what I like to do is I like to just take whatever cube out that I'm gonna eat. I put it typically in a bowl because it's either like a pasta or a soup. I'll put it in a bowl and then I put it in the microwave. I usually put just a little splash of water in there just for some moisture. And then depending on what it is and how much, like what the quantity is that you have, It takes anywhere from 6 to 12 minutes. I would say on average, each thing takes about 10 minutes to warm up. One other thing that Super Cubes makes is their 5x5 baking dish that I love. So I wouldn't use this for a soup per se, but if I had a frozen block of something that was a casserole, let's say tater tot casserole or cheesy potato casserole or something, this would be perfect to just place the block in here, and then you can put it in your oven and warm it up, and then it'll be nice and, you know, crispy. I think the main reason why I love these so much is because I am horrible about actually eating our leftovers. Like, I might eat it for a day or so, but for the most part, my husband is really good about clearing out the leftovers in our fridge. With the Super Cubes, it's nice because I can still save a little bit for leftovers for the next day or two, and then the rest I will put in the Super Cubes to freeze. And then after a couple weeks, if I'm looking for an easy go-to lunch, then I'll just open the freezer, and then it's exciting because I can pick from whatever meals were left over from a couple weeks ago. So it makes it a little bit more fresh, a little bit more exciting, if you will, rather than just eating the same leftovers day after day until they are depleted, which is just not my favorite. So happy soup season, everyone. I hope you get to make some delicious meals. If you try these out, make sure to let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.